you have like a worst case game plan.
Yeah.
And it's not perfect. Everything changes. You know, every one of the teams is different, but going in with just basic general ideas. That's how me and Sharigami got so good way back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
We would just talk about that.
Right.
We took
Team Irvine.
Team Irvine. Well, he wasn't Irvine, actually, but...
Oh, no way. All right. Well, going into it, Grand Finals, the run back.
All right. What we expected, the Fox, of course.
Right.
Ooh.
Nice timing from Mew2King. That's definitely like one element of teams that you see crop up from time to time, like timing your throw so that you get the invincibility.
Right.
It's kind of like it's only really a thing in teams. You know, that's never going to matter in singles.
Yeah, the only time I've seen it matter in singles is like if like a peach turnip is coming at you from the sky.
Good point.
But that's like one character very rarely.
Yeah, you would know a lot more about that than I would.
Ooh, double back air. And nice strong start for green team.
Yeah, clutch stuff.
But Hungrybox 81's pretty kill percentage, at least for Fox.
Yeah, very much kill percentage.
Thank you.
That's the adjective I would use in that situation. Yes.
Ooh, he gets the grab. Smash DI though. Hungrybox is one of the best at the smash DIs.
That might not have even been the smash DI. That's actually just really hard to hit at that percent. You have to go. Your timing has to be like super perfect to get up to around or over 100. Usually, you just get the first hit, even if they don't DI. So
there you go. So it's just easier on Puff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Well, you know.
I think Puff is dead kind of either way, but.
He was at like 150.
Maybe Mew2King was trying for the weak nair, because you can do that. If you know your partner's gonna get hit, come in with like a weak aerial, or Fox can come in with a down air.
Yeah.
Sometimes like if you see your partner getting drill shined up smashed, oh wait combos. That was disgusting.
Yeah.
But if your partner's gonna get drill shine up smashed and your Fox, jump above them and come down with a down air. Like they're gonna take a little extra damage, but at least they're not gonna die.
Right.
Uh oh.
I was expecting a rest.
I think that's the Hungrybox was expecting Mew2King to grab, and Mew2King was expecting Hungrybox just to come on and rest.
Come on and rest, yeah. So I mean, whatever.
But they're only up one stock. We've seen these turnarounds more than often. Oh. Lots of just damage being traded back and forth.
Yeah. Armada's starting to work the wave dash out of shield to kind of fight Puff. I think it's a really good strategy that like Mango kind of popularized. Shield and aerial, and then wave dash out.
It's really all you can do. The way Puff like just is so non-committal with all of her aerials.
Yeah, because she's like horizontally, she just gets out of there.
Mew2King's dead. Yep.
All right, this is looking very doable.
These two stocks have been really good for red team. They did a lot more damage to green.
Yeah.
And it's actually gonna put them in the lead if they can get that kill, or just more damage.
Ooh, not well. I don't know.
Needle wasn't the best needle because it did hit Armada, but
it could have been. Well, it could have been good if maybe Armada didn't jump at the same time. Yeah. I'm not sure. But then it's a question of like, okay, whose fault is that? Really?
Yeah. Or
nice recovery.
Or like maybe they both were like, well, my option's better. And sometimes who knows whose option is actually going to be better.
Right.
And that's how you end up. That's how Left and Ice probably end up in that situation.
Exactly.
Both had great ideas, but who's to say which one was better? So.
Right.
Man, it's basically actually red team's in the lead. Kind of anyone's death. Android does need to make sure he doesn't die. Up smash? No. Okay. We're falling up air.
Uh huh.
No, not enough to get that. Man, no one's taking really strong hits. Hungrybox getting the tech. Android not. Now this Armada needs to, yeah. Retreat to that top platform light shield. Doesn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
And of course green team just retreats to the ledges. I think he expected Android to grab. Oh my god. It's just like so tight. It's just so nothing's Oh, up smash.
That hurts.
But this is gonna be a good punish.
Oh my
Not enough
goodness.
to die, but I liked it by Armada.
Yeah. Pretty much the most damage I think he could have reliably got off that situation.
And the fact it was like he knew Mew2King would die if he. I wonder if he could have got the up smash there or not.
Yeah, if he had dashed.
Yeah, it would have been close. Oh, he wanted that one. I hope he doesn't get greedy with him.
Right.
Especially after seeing that. Yeah, he's getting greedy.
He's going fishing, man.
And Hungrybox is gonna see that and no, bait that out so hard.
I hope Armada knows now. All right, I need to stop.
Yeah, or maybe that was to bait Hungrybox into the Yomi Lakers.
Maybe it's like, okay, I want him to think I'm going fishing, and really I'm not. You know, who knows? Nice. I like it.
Okay, Hungrybox hit the ledge though. Okay.
Good trade. think back air will kill now for the
Oh,
wow.
well, some of that.
Android having a great time with that. That was good.
Dude, it's always so weird being that teammate when you're you have to wait for the 1v1 to happen. It's like half the time you get more hyped than your partner does just because you're so excited for them. You're like, yes. But first game, Dreamland, of course. Hungrybox gonna live here. The up throw up air is a lot less range of a kill percent. This is just seeing these players, man. Some of these teamworks. Oh, there we go though. Armada getting that quick up tilt rest. Hopefully this isn't anything like that last Dreamland game.
Yeah.
Oh no, up air rest now. Oh man, Dreamland. Maybe Dreamland is just the stage of rest for Hungrybox. It's gonna be a hard comeback. Taking a lot of damage. Hungrybox singing. Ooh, damage.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was supposed to be. Two very questionable.
Yeah. The rest was, it didn't seem like anyone was really there.
And the fact that he ended up singing somehow by accident. I don't know.
Definitely a much better move in the cartoon than in Smash Bros. Melee.
I've always wondered if Puffs and teams could work like fall down sing into their game somehow. I doubt it.
That'd be pretty sick.
Or like if a Sheik's recovering, if a Sheik's recovering and you got a teammate.
you sing so
on like FD or something, you sing.
Sure.
And then they have to land into it or they die on the ledge.
Right.
You just do some weird team combo off that. Okay. Someone's going to do that, someone.
I mean, it's on Hungrybox, really.
Well,
oh, right.
Anyone can do it.
Everyone in the stream, please incorporate that into your game plan. The next team's tournament.
Please, Giphy Cat that and get at me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, misses.
Android going for it. Okay. He's not going to make that.
DI down to try and tech on that platform. Wasn't able to get the tech he wanted.
Yeah. Nice off there from Android.
Oh.
Wow.
Is that dead? No.
Not
barely.
quite. Yeah, Dreamland makes this tough. This is a good stage for the way Mew2King wants to play everything. I think it's you know.
Actually, you know what? And think about not only is it like the kill percents on Puff is harder, but their team combo kill percents when they combo up to the top platform like that, and get up airs at like 70 and 80. Those won't kill in Dreamland. And once you're at like 90, 100, those combos aren't going to work as well.
Right.
So it's actually quite interesting that this has that added bonus, whether Green Team realizes that or not.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was. And for all the rest and everything, this match, like, they're keeping it pretty close, I think. Hungrybox rolling up. Hungrybox smash the eye, yeah. Everyone's just kind of trying to do their own fight.
Yeah.
Nothing really teamsy is happening. Just kind of each fighting.
The problem is that, you know, in that type of situation, that's when the green team can like exploit, I guess, Android.
And even at some, maybe, you know, Hungrybox could just get a quick rest on Armada or.
Yeah.
Nice, Armada with the tech down. Oh, Android with the tech down.
Android with the tech down, yeah, they both know. They both know.
Oh, that up smash out shield not as good. Okay, that was an
all right, Armada taking the 1-on-2. Definitely the better decision. I don't think he's got a great shot, but, you know.
Well, if they're going to throw needles at each other. I mean, Mew2King's close to Drill Shine up smash percent.
And now Hungrybox is kind of close to up smash percent.
Now, who would you want to kill in this situation, Mew2King or Hungrybox?
I think really it's just, oh, he just read the tech, yeah.
Tried to read the tech.
Right.
Oh.
Nice, okay.
Oh.
Nice DI. Oh, wow.
Dead.
Oh,
not
no!
Dead. Okay, dead. Not dead.
Not quite. Oh, my goodness. And if it wasn't Dreamland? Okay, yo, suddenly, I don't know. I'm starting to believe.
Yeah, dude.
I'm kind of.
Oh,
no.
Not quick enough, but. Okay, I think this is going to be it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that was bad DI. That's definitely it.
I feel like Green Team's edge guards are just too good. Man, they almost blew that, though. Armada was actually doing work.
And the way he like mashed out just perfectly with his grabs to like make Hungrybox miss the rest was.
Yeah.
So 1-1. Again, that's probably their worst stage. Are they gonna go stadium? I'd assume so, yeah. Now after this will be interesting. If any team decides to go to Yoshi's or not. Or even Congo Jungle, because that is legal. But I know Armada hates the level. I don't know what Mew2King Hungrybox thinks of it. So. Oh, lots of damage on Mew2King. I guess lots of damage on everyone after that.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, really, because okay, think about how the last game ended with the stock count and how many rests did Hungrybox get. You know?
Right.
Like. Okay, Andrew does that. Armada doesn't want to come and try to save him. Not really worth it.
Yeah. Android, I like, he does that. He'll just kind of dash away with the up smash charge, and he's been doing that kind of throughout the tournament. Nice.
Pickups. Oh. Okay, yeah, Mew2King, when he up Bs, he always goes really high off the screen, whereas we saw Android earlier, like, he did the up B mid-screen and went down.
Right.
So it's interesting different Sheiks, what they do, or...
The cool thing about the really high up B is that, you know, Sheik doesn't have side-to-side aerial mobility as she's falling for quite some time, but she gets it, and then once she lands from that height, she has no lag.
Right.
It's only when she's the poof near the stage, the one you always see, that she has all that lag.
I love how they were not about that rollout, and then right as it was ending, Android just jumps back in with the forward air and it's like, let's play.
Yeah.
Woo, 2 quick kills.
All right. Oh, Armada with the taunt.
Oh, I missed that one.
Saying he needs to reset the bracket right now. Oh, this could be not the best decision from. Oh, okay.
Well,
Armada without the Fox Tech skill.
Yeah. Yeah, he was trying to short hop Jill, and the down smash probably came out instead, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's
something. All right, Mew2King rolls out.
But he got the damage on there. Didn't really take a punish, so.
Yeah.
Maybe not the best, but good enough.
Right. Oh, and I like that from Android. Staying on the ledge.
Hungrybox, missing some of these rests. Oh. I was expecting Armada just to up smash him at like the 10%. Yeah, this stage is working out a lot better for red team.
Yeah.
Part of it is they just didn't get rested like 4 times. So.
Right. Part of it honestly isn't that much to the stage. Nice. Went for the double up air. Didn't quite get it. I don't think it would have KO'd anyway.
Man, our Android getting out of there just perfectly, and Armada coming in with the back air just at the right time. So insane.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Smashed
so
the
close.
eye, but I love how Armada, like...
All right. It's almost like, why even smash the eye if you're just going to say, yeah, I lost.
Yeah.
I guess just
to give them the fact that, hey, I smashed the eye.
Prove that you can do it, yeah.
And you don't get a cool combo, so...
Right. That's true. Kill the momentum a little bit. See, that's why you're a better teams player than me.
I mean, that's better at disrespecting or not getting disrespected.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Oh, Armada. Yeah. In retrospect, there was no way Hungrybox was taking that. Oh,
that's kind of even.
Oh, nice DI from Hungrybox. He couldn't get the upper follow up.
It's hard to say if that's good or bad. Each Sheik losing a stock.
Right. Kind of neutral. Well, I guess, because it let Armada get all the damage on Hungrybox.
It got a little extra damage on Hungrybox, and you know what? If you're gonna go stock for stock, trading Android for Mew2King.
Yeah, definitely.
That's good for red team, or at least not bad. It's like neutral to good for red team, and neutral to kind of not as good
for green team. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Like an Android stock is maybe like 7 points, and a Mew2King is like 9.5. I don't know. But there's... So Hungrybox instead of going for the rest on Android, tried to go for the edge guard on Armada. Ends up getting it. Oh! I spoke too well. They worked it out.
Interesting. I kind of thought Armada was going to pick up the combo, and I think Android did too. He was like, all right, you got it? And he kind of like waited after the second dash tag. Like, kind of stood there for a second.
I almost expected him for a second to go for the third dash attack.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Armada off the stage. On the stage. So. Oh. Just barely.
Careful, Armada.
Yeah, those rests are they're going to be brutal. I think that's what it's going to come down to. That's what it looks like it always comes down to. Without any rest, red team is always able to just clutch it out. But with these rests, well, Android was at like 100-something high %.
Yeah.
But still lost the stock pretty freely, so. That's, okay, goodbye Armada to save Android with that shine.
Yeah. Huh.
Ooh, bad DI. Is that going to be a dead Armada? No. Well?
Oh, it might be a dead Android.
Yeah.
Fox, yeah.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Wait, an Armada. Oh, this is not good.
Kind of a questionable down stretch from Mew2King. Well.
Oh, he got grabbed by Android, which is, I hate that when you get the
nice. when you get the
the kill move, but your partner grabs. It's not as if the grab was bad, right? Because then they were gonna let you get the kill move.
Right,
right. You happen to beat your partner there by like a quarter of a second.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Mew2King showing the terror of Sheik's down smash in teams. It's like such a chaotic move. Because sometimes it's like pretty much safe on shield, sometimes it's not. You never know if you can punish it. Leads to team combos so well. Ooh. Green team running away with this right now.
Okay, well, looks like, I don't know, they could get the kills, and they're not in the best position, but
yeah.
One stock to one stock, better than 2 to 1.
Well, Armada almost with the forward smash on Hungrybox, didn't quite get it.
Ooh. That
oh, wow.
Armada dash dancing trying to confuse everyone, but doesn't really get enough of a save on
for his teammate there, yeah. All right, we're probably going to be going to a 5th game. Oh, Armada, be careful. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Hungrybox isn't going to drop that edge guard in a million years.
All right, so 2-2. We saw this before. I wonder what stage we're going to go to. This is kind of what it comes down to. Do they want to try Battlefield? Do they want to try Yoshi's? Because Yoshi's has its ups and downs. Puffs, I haven't really seen Hungrybox get like 2 or 3 back airs off the stage, but if that does happen, that kills on Yoshi a lot quicker than the other stage. Battlefield is just kind of the ledge game gets harder for the Fox, or the recovery game gets harder under the ledge from the Fox.
Right.
They won on Stadium, so they can't go back there, and they won on Dreamland one game?
I believe so. I don't think they're going to want to go to... I don't know. You think Yoshi's is a good choice?
Yoshi's always that coin flip.
Right. It's so small.
Right. You never know where the chaos is going to go.
I think... so it really comes down to, like, yeah, Fox can KO Jigglypuff really easily off the top, but sometimes, you know, everyone is always so close that a good situation can turn to a bad situation, like the drop of a hat. So.
And missing your DI at 50 can cost you your stock. As opposed to on other stages where you miss your DI at 50 or 60 and, you know, you just have to recover.
Wow. Armada just reading the up B angle.
It's so insane.
Yeah, Mew2King wasn't even visible before the up air.
Yeah, I just appeared and kind of flew off the screen.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Oh.
Nice.
They're trying for it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh my God! No, you're kidding me. Are you?
That's the advanced Sakurai combo.
Yeah, I'll take that back air to kill Android, to
yeah.
kill Mew2King at the same time, because Android was gonna maybe die anyway, or.
Oh, that is highly unfortunate.
This is not good for the.
He downed him and Mew2King died.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
Some epic smash DI down.
I think I've seen Falco do that. I don't think I've seen Fox do it.
Yeah, even though I mean, at 0%, if you're dying for Falco down there, you're.
Right.
Evaluate your life.
Yeah, you need to do some serious self-evaluation. Think about what you've done wrong.
Now, as much as I want to say this is looking like we're going to a second set, you know what? Back airs, a rest or two. Nice up tilt.
That was a good up tilt, though.
I really like Fox's. I don't see this in singles or teams as much as I'd like to. Fox is going for up tilts on floatier characters when they're at that kill percent.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot more spammable. It's not as easy to punish as up smash. I guess it's a lot less committal.
Yeah, definitely all those things. I guess the only problem is you can't run into it, so you have to be stationary.
Yeah.
And that's why, you know, you see Foxes go for the up smash, you know.
But there are definitely times where, like, if you're just trying to zone off an area, like, hey, come at me, you have to come through this up tilt somehow.
Stuff with that. Yeah, like almost like Sheik-esque with her forward tilt. Yeah, it's a really good player. Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is definitely.
All right,
Hungrybox have to. He can't really rest. Oh, okay. I think we're done.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. Second set. All right, so I don't know if they're going to strike again. Hungrybox and Mew2King got to figure out, what was going wrong for them on those stages where they were losing.
Well, well, we know what happened that stage. That stage, it was kind of the chaos. They got a couple quick kills. They got a couple stupid deaths, like dying to
the downer was bad. The downer was bad. Like,
at
you're
like
already going to
3%.
have Puff dying at 30 or 40. You can't have Sheik dying at 0 from downer. That's not at this level of play.
I have to play?
Oh. Mac D.
I guess I'm holding up the singles bracket.
Who's apparently holding up the singles bracket. You're in winners? Mac D.
All right, yeah.
Who do you have?
I have to play Axe.
Okay, good luck.
I guess. Here, I guess we'll have Scar take over. You guys have fun, Grand Finals.
All right.
Scar and Toph dream.
Second set, I got my buddy Scar coming on the mic. Good luck to McCain, Mac D in his singles bracket. Definitely one of the best to ever do it in doubles as well. I always like to pick his brain when it comes to doubles, especially because...
You mean me? Amazing doubles player.
I was actually
Scar.
talking about McCain Lavelle, a.k.a. Mac D.
Made a living off of getting carried by Mango.
And Dark.
Really, the best
that
thing...
one time.
Really, the best thing about me in doubles is the pre-tournament. You know? Finding the right partner.
Doing
Teaming
a lot of
with
work.
them.
Teaming with them.
You know what I mean? It's a lot
going
of
to the tournament
very important
website.
skill. Hello, I am Scar. This is the first moment that I've sat down and commentated Apex. Did you know that?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You were the host yesterday for the Salty
I
Stream.
was. It was a lot of fun.
By the way, no love for Dark just now. What's up with that?
I feel like I was good at that time, and so I think that Dark was definitely like Dark did the most, but I think I helped.
Right.
Set 2 of Grand Finals. One of these two teams. Oh.
Do we have and
okay,
Mew2King
questionable hand warmers between sets.
Questionable, right?
Not very happy.
You guys
about
are all
this.
warm. You've been playing on this TV for a minute.
Actually, by like definition, they're warm.
Yeah. Right. Their
Yeah.
buttons are been checked.
Right.
So I mean,
That is definitely debatable. But it was only 13 seconds.
Yeah, we'll take that. Mew2King not ready for the next battle.
No.
Okay, now he is.
So did you expect that Armada and his brother Android, Team UGS, would be able to reset the bracket?
Team Uggs?
It's actually not Team Uggs. I was yelled at for
I
calling
know.
them Team Uggs.
I know.
No, I didn't know.
So me just saying Team Uggs was actually making fun of you.
Okay, I see.
So in any case,
That's a good joke. I didn't get it.
thank you for the approval. I don't know, honestly. I've seen this team perform really well versus teams like Ice Leffen, which has proven to be a huge threat at these nationals. It was definitely in the realm of possibility, but there were so many strong teams. It was kind of hard to call. Like, I feel like the top 5 or 6 teams here could have placed in roughly any order with not a huge amount of surprise.
Right, and this was winners finals, and it did not look close, which is why when grand finals came around,
Sure?
just a few. Yeah,
It was game 5.
I thought it was 4 games. And
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it was not close at first. But what I kind of noticed was our Android started looking a lot more comfortable as the set went on.
Yes.
And then it started coming together. And then game 5, they got some unfortunate rest from Hungrybox, and they took the set. But yeah, they it was fine. And right now they're doing great.
Yeah. VGBootCamp doing what he does on the ledge. He finds a down smash on Fox and is taking care of business with Android.
Nice shine.
But amazing saves from Team UGS, right?
There we go.
The theme of this set for me has just been watching them save each other over and over in really creative ways.
Oh yeah, this is like one of those classic battles of like 2 top players who don't really team versus 2 players that do team, but in singles.
But
like,
the bond of blood between them.
Yeah, the bond of blood. They have that ESP, right? Because if you
they can like communicate in different kinds of ways because they have lived together their whole lives. Good point, Toph.
Thank you.
So we're mixing it up in the middle of the stage. I always think it's crazy when there's 4 players in teams and they're all on the ground and in the middle of the stage.
Yeah.
That's when like the most chaos happens, and
absolutely.
to be able to like
that
be comfortable enough with your partner that 4 people are all there and you're all pushing buttons or blocking and stuff, and being confident that you'll come out on the winning end of that. I don't know. I think that's more than an art.
Absolutely. And I also think, and you can kind of see here, I think you can, just to all the viewers, I think you can gauge the flow of a doubles match based on like the order of the colors. Right now, green, green, red, red. Now it's green, red, red, green.
Right.
You could like often, especially if it stays in that configuration for a while. Usually that means
it's a game plan.
Right. Usually that means the player on the edge is needing to get back, and his partner, who's sandwiched, is having a hard time helping him.
Right.
So that usually means that team is disadvantaged. So you have in the green, red, red, green situation, that usually means either the team on the outside is doing a good job pincering them,
yeah,
or they're trying to get back into center stage. And usually the way you determine that is how close they are to the ledges.
Right. I think the pincering is much harder to pull off. Most of the time, I think the team that controls the center is the team that's kind of in the dominant position.
In the dominant position.
Because you can pick if you want to switch off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You kind of have to approach these two players at once if you're on the outside, and so.
Right.
I think the general wisdom is that you want to control the middle of the stage.
For sure.
But yeah, I like that. I'm gonna look at the colors a little bit more. Apologies, anybody colorblind?
Yeah.
Green team must suck.
Yeah.
So we're down to 1 stock apiece.
This is
slight lead by Team UGS.
Yeah, super slight. I mean, okay, basically
because of the percent and stage position.
Right. Rest opportunity, not quite. Dude, they've been doing a phenomenal job making it difficult for Hungrybox to get rest.
Yeah, actually, almost the whole tournament. There's only one match or one set. It was Ice and Leffen, where I felt like Hungrybox was really able to just clock in, and he rested Ice like 3 times in one game.
Yeah, sometimes it's harder to double block. Oh, but Hungrybox, the edge guard, just so strong. This is gonna be rough. He's gonna have to. Yep.
Yeah. So Android did make that sick, nasty comeback on Leffen and Ice, but.
Yeah.
This is a very different team. Very, very difficult, I think, to make a comeback on a puff sheet team.
It's just harder to kill these characters. Yep. It's harder to get the stocks.
Yep.
To clutch them out.
Exactly. So Mew2King and Hungrybox take the first game after dropping set 1 of Grand Finals.
Yeah. And in set 1, that might be really big. In set 1, Armada and Android took the first game, I believe.
Can I ask you, how much does winning teams at Apex mean, do you think?
How
Does
much?
it mean a ton?
You're saying in terms of just the honor involved, not money or anything?
I think
like
so.
that.
Yeah.
Man, I would say
I
would say for Mew2King and Hungrybox it means less than it would to Armada and Android.
Yeah, I think Android is the person on the screen who has so much at stake, right?
Yes.
He's so excited, and like he's really showing us that he can hang with the god tier players.
Oh, absolutely. And I don't think he's in the bracket either. I don't think he made bracket. So
so then it's even more important.
Right, because this is the last he's going to play today,
yeah.
whether he likes it or not.
But the rest of the players on the screen, they've seen this a ton of times, and I feel like Teams has never been where the true glory is, I guess. Ooh,
right.
Whiffed. Rest punish. Android must be kicking himself.
Oh yeah, he was just a hair off. I'm reminded, by the way, going back to the earlier conversation, I'm reminded of a tweet by Armada when the tournament itself was at stake and we were thinking of canceling doubles.
Yeah.
And Armada tweeted, "Please don't cancel doubles. It would break my heart. I would cry."
That's awesome. That's awesome to know.
Yeah.
Well, Armada is playing his heart out.
Armada too. Yeah, he absolutely is. And
he also is the kind of person who takes every game so seriously and always plays his best.
And I think it's just the brotherly love too. I think he knows how much it would mean to his brother.
But here we are, the biggest Melee tournament of all time.
Yeah.
In Grand Finals. 3 familiar faces and 1 relative newcomer.
Android and Mew2King kind of dittoing at the ledge.
Yeah.
I do notice, by the way, when Android is isolated with Mew2King, he does just fine.
Yeah.
He is totally content sheep dittoing Mew2King.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Mew2King is the ditto master. I'm so afraid to ditto Mew2King.
Yeah, in almost any matchup.
Yeah.
He's got like a dock for dock dittos.
He does.
And really only dock dittos. Oh my goodness. I've heard him say like I can only ditto with dock.
Yeah.
I remember him saying that at one point.
Because that's like how he practiced.
Right.
Mew2King, dude. So, wow, when did Hungrybox die? I thought it was pretty much tied. Looks like Red Team has a slight lead again.
Yeah. Almost. Android actually almost got that sick up air to end the stock on Hungrybox.
Yeah.
But he didn't get KO'd.
I'm so impressed with the Team's combos metagame, how it's improved so much over time.
Because remember, like with the wombo combo, for example. Oh my goodness!
Was that just a read, or was he throwing it out there?
Android has been doing that like all tournament. He
baited out
a up smash.
Yeah, he baited out a roll from Mew2King, and I was like, "Wow, Android, that was you."
He baited out
what he did
jump.
right there, it was a jump. How do you bait out a jump from a puff?
Because a puff can jump in any direction they want. It's not like a roll where it's binary, yes or no.
Exactly.
A whole slew of things they could have done. So,
but he jumped right into the dynasty.
The dynasty, dude. The dynasty will continue.
That puff became a part of the dynasty. Your contribution will not be forgotten.
Yeah.
Okay, back
Fire stage coming out. This is probably really good for the red team.
Yeah.
Anytime there's a wall on the screen, Fox is sitting pretty.
You know, when I see Armada run up and up smash like that and super fish for the up smash, I feel like in his heart he must be so like vindicated. Like, all you scrubby Foxes have been doing this to me for years and years. And now I finally get to just run up and do a brain dead up smash and hope it hits.
Right.
I wish Peach had something like that. Like, I feel like that's going through his mind.
Yeah, I hope
Is it just me because I'm like salty about my character choice, or do you think other people really live that miserable existence too?
Oh, I'm absolutely sure, dude. That was a
sick finish.
Fair up air.
Yeah.
Simultaneous.
It's so cool when Fox gets the first hit of up air, and then there's like a hit in between that doesn't interrupt the second hit.
Yeah.
Armada and Android tie it up 1-1. Is this going to be a 10-game set? It could be.
Dude, winners finals was best of 5, went to game 5. Grand final set 1, best of 5, went to game 5. It does seem like the stages matter a lot in this matchup, dude. There are situations where...
Whoa, that grab by Android.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was like more than a roll read. It was nuts.
Dude, Android is continuing to impress me. No, not at all. Android is continuing to impress me. He's from the start of winners finals to what this tournament has become for him. He is just playing out of his mind right now.
And I love the pop-offs that he's doing. Have you seen?
Oh, no,
oh my god, it's so awesome.
No, I dubbed it the Lindgren pop-off.
The Lindgren.
The Lindgren pop-off.
I like it.
And
it would be great if, you know, like the Mega Man Final Smash, it would be great if like all 3 of the brothers just like did a pose. You know what I mean? Like Aniolas comes from the crowd with his suit and like his handkerchief and whatever.
Yeah.
And they just do a sweet pose.
Yo, Armada, shout out to Aniolas, by the way.
Yep.
I don't know, I just seen him, he is always looking super good.
Yeah. This weekend especially.
Yeah.
There have been moments, man.
There have.
So anyway, we're just about tied up here. Puff at a very dangerous %. But you know what? I almost feel more nervous for Sheik, because she can get hit off pretty far and like, you know, die off the bottom. But Puff, you know, you actually need to die off the side.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anyway, Mew2King throwing a ton of needles.
Yeah.
Wonder where she keeps them all.
It does make you wonder.
Yep.
It really does make you wonder. But I mean, you know, if she can use magic to transform into Princess Zelda, change her clothes, you know, the laws of our material world may not mean quite so much to her.
You see both teams fighting for the stage position, but it looks way easier for the Fox Sheik team to establish it, you know? Because Puff can't, like, hold her ground.
Right, not the same. And the other thing, too, is that Android greatly favors taking stage position, especially running on the platforms. Mew2King, if he's comfortable, he's typically on the ledge.
Yeah,
he is typically not vying for stage position.
You're right.
So usually it's just Hungrybox that has to fight that battle.
Yeah, Mew2King will give it up because of how comfortable he feels with his personal advantage at the ledge.
Right.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have noticed Android like not only missed jab opportunity.
Yeah.
Right? I thought that's what they were looking for. But a big team combo.
Okay. Android fortunately gets sent.
Yeah,
I was saying fortunately he gets sent to the right from that back air. If he'd gotten the hard hit, that could have been real bad. Oh my god! Whoa!
Wow, Mew2King literally just held his shield until it broke. Is that what happened?
That is what I saw.
It would have been amazing if Android had the presence of mind to realize that the Jigglypuff was asleep and the Sheik just broke her own
just
shield.
Wait and let Armada respawn and come over and do the up smash.
That would have been so sick.
That would have been amazing.
But they got the kill on Puff. And,
and Mew2King, right? He got the forward air, so.
No, I think Mew2King lives.
Oh, okay. There you go.
There you go. But pretty much a tie game. You know, Mew2King, if this ends up being like the half a stock that it should be, and Mew2King can they can close out his stock, then it's pretty much an even game.
Yeah, dude.
But if Mew2King lives,
wow.
Whoa, nice up smash by Armada. Is he gonna get the save?
No.
He goes for it, but doesn't get it.
The Shine Spike wouldn't have helped there either, I don't think.
Probably not.
He was too far away.
Dude, honestly,
the Shine Save works when they can up B and still reach the ledge.
Right.
You give him another shot.
That makes sense.
He gets another shot. Catch that reference?
The one thing that, well, all right, there are many things that I think Team UGS has taught me over this tournament, but the one thing is how amazing Zelda's recovery plus a shine can be. Because Zelda goes so far, and I feel like if you shine her from anywhere, you're helping her recover.
Yes. So she doesn't go very far when you shine her.
Yeah.
Because she's not a fast faller.
So, you know, by doing that, you know, they've saved each other at places where I thought it was completely impossible.
Yeah.
You know, Android would switch to Zelda and I'd be like, come on, dude, you're dead. Like, what are you even thinking?
That's right.
And then, you know, I just get shocked.
Yeah, absolutely. This is pivotal right now, by the way.
Yes. Armada's probably...
Wow, beautiful angle from Armada. I was...
Ooh,
nice!
Finds up smash.
That's going to matter a lot.
And this is going to be the stock of Hungrybox to get this edge guard. Oh,
There's
we
the
get the
shine
shine spike.
There it is. There it is. That's what they needed.
Nicely done.
That is what they needed.
Yep. They reestablished control of the stage, and Hungrybox has got a mountain to climb right now. One good hit, and, you know, it could be a one-on-one, but it's hard to find.
Yeah.
Armada's not going to give it to him, and I think if you hit Android off, he can make it back.
Oh, beautiful. And now the one-on-one. Wow.
Oh, but it one clean hit and it's done.
Oh,
that was so close. You know how hard it is to kill Puff at that. You know what I mean? You have to hit him with the meatiest back air.
And you have to abuse their DI.
Yeah.
Because 124, if HBox DIs that decently, he's living.
Yep.
No questions asked.
And that may be
pulling away.
Yes.
Oh.
That may be a preview of things to come, because you know Armada is tired of playing Peach versus Jigglypuff. We may see a Fox Jigglypuff if those two are to meet in bracket. Uh-oh, there's the rest. Right away.
By the way, you notice we're back on Dreamland.
Yeah.
Usually I see...
Whoa, 2 for 1.
2 for 1, yeah.
We'll take it. Wow. Wires crossed. Uncharacteristic of this team.
Yeah. Tennis, by the way, we have the term, breakpoint, which is when you win on your opponent's serve.
That's going to be a rest.
Yeah, he's going to survive that. Yep. I always see it as when you win on your opponent's counterpick, it's kind of like a breakpoint. They're supposed to win.
Right.
Tennis, you're supposed to win on your serve. You're kind of supposed to win on your counterpick, especially sets like this.
Yeah.
That have been, that are traditionally going to be expected to go to Game 5.
Right. And so the fact is that Mew2King and Hungrybox had a big advantage by winning Game 1 because they're ahead in the counterpick.
Yeah.
But like you just mentioned, Team UGS was able to take that advantage back. And here they're going for more saves. Oh,
they tried.
But the angle wasn't quite there. Should have shined maybe one less time.
Yeah. Yeah, Android was
that's pretty hard. That's, I imagine, extremely hard at the time.
Yeah, the problem is when you're all the way out, because the camera is not like straight vertical. It kind of seems to curve a little bit at the edge. You know,
I almost feel like you need to talk to each other in that position. Like, I'm going to upbeat now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I won't shine anymore.
Yeah.
I'll start my upbeat.
Kind of. Yeah.
Ooh, right. I really like that because that's kind of hard to. Wow. Nice shot, Android.
Yeah.
That reverse fair.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was pretty impressive.
I too am impressed.
When a Sheik recovers like that, it's a little difficult because, the one player wants to do regular get up so that she can't grab the ledge. But then she's on the stage and, like, it's questionable whether or not the person who did the get up is going to, hit her back off or the other player. And it was just really nice to see that clean edge guard from Team UGS.
Right.
Android just did regular get up and shielded for Armada's up smash. Nicely done. And here you see, it's kind of like the Hungrybox and Mew2King advantage is that probably on their own, the average of like the good player factor is in their favor.
Yeah.
So they just had they split them both up and they had either edge and were in a double edge guarding situation. It's like turning it into 2 1v1s.
Right.
I think that's where they're going to feel comfortable.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, crazy save from Android, by the way. Armada has actually been at this high percent for a cool minute. Is he finally going to get KO'd?
Doesn't look like it.
Makes it back.
Wow, on that roll.
Yeah.
But that might be it.
Yeah, he's too far.
You got 2 green guys hanging out near him. Looks like a pretty, okay. With that KO, then green team has a pretty big advantage right now. This can still be done.
Yeah.
All
right, this should be a pretty easy
stock is, if this stock's taken, then it's pretty much a tie game.
Definitely. Nice. Okay, they actually both got back airs.
Yeah. But, and Mew2King doesn't make it back. I thought the Hungrybox would have, hung back and gone for another pound to save him.
Yeah.
But here we are. This is like last stock that's potentially the whole tournament for Team UGS.
Yeah. This could be the tournament.
Yep. Okay, gets down smashed off. That was an amazing down smash. Oh! But Mew2King!
Unfortunate for the green team. All right, right now.
Saves Android.
Armada's really good recovery against Hungrybox.
Wow. I feel like red team has complete control right now. Green team's trying to establish their own. Okay, and the momentum shifted a little bit.
Oh my goodness, he went for the jab up smash. Android though, is he going to be able to survive? This is rough.
Getting knocked off like that may have been good. Oh, but Armada misjudges the angle.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I
That's
think
bad.
he had to pick whether he was going to save himself or save Android.
Yeah.
And I think it was the right choice to not save the Zelda.
Right.
You know what I mean? Who has to switch back anyway and just keep the Fox.
Yeah.
So probably the right decision from Armada.
All right. Hbox is feeling good.
Did he throw his water in celebration? Is that what I heard?
I have no idea.
I saw a water bottle thump.
Yeah. Speaking of water bottles.
I don't. Mine's over there. GimR has it. But I know that GimR's just going to... GimR will troll me before giving me water.
Yeah.
So I'm just not going to ask.
Remember Super Sweet?
Yep.
14 times. 14 times did
Was it counted?
14 times did I ask for
That's
water.
pretty brutal.
And 14 times did GimR refuse.
GimR's laughing. He's laughing again.
Because he knows.
GimR, stop distracting me, dude. I got a job to do. I'm commentating for VGBootCamp. By the way, thank you so much to VGBootCamp. This is the last game. Thank you, GimR. Everything will be decided here. Who are our 2v2 champions in Super Smash Bros. Melee at the biggest tournament of all time?
And I believe the biggest team tournament of all time as well, right?
Yeah. I have no idea if that's I said yeah as though I was agreeing, but yeah, probably, I guess.
It's probably the case.
I don't know.
It's probably the case. Because at the tournaments that have been compared to this tournament in terms of size, the Evos, teams was a side event.
Yeah, totally.
This,
I would be very surprised.
I would be very surprised as well. This is a main event.
And what do you think about this counterpick of Yoshi story?
I think this is the stage. Yeah, Hungrybox almost died to that back air at 75, dude.
Not having to worry about the amazing recovery of Puff. And, you know, honestly, that's one of the things that Hungrybox is one of our only character specialists who exist right now, you know?
Yeah.
And so, you know, he's vulnerable to counterpicks like this. I feel like almost every other top player has an alt or plays Fox.
Yeah.
I guess Leffen being the only one who is pure Fox main.
Right.
Wow, a nice forward smash.
Yeah, catches him coming down.
Yep.
Is that going to clean up? Wow.
Great spacing in the air. Hungrybox just avoided Android's forward air and hit him with a back air of his own.
Oh, Android has been getting those.
Yeah, it's so cool. So that hits it in a specific spot on the top platform, or is it a big hitbox? I feel like it's a pretty tiny hitbox, but I don't quite know.
No, you have to be on Yoshi's only.
Yeah.
And sometimes if they're standing up, you can't even get them. You have to get them when they kind of land because they can hurt their body a little bit. It makes it hittable.
Okay, not a big punish on that rest, but still a tie game. Really important rest that Hungrybox just found. Ooh! Almost Ledandis from Mew2King.
Yeah.
By the way, I love Ledandis.
I know.
Sorry, Ledandis.
Sorry, Ledandis. I dubbed that, by the way, the Ledandis.
Yeah. Okay, then it's done. It's officially done because you started it.
I did start it.
Hungrybox looking for an edge guard. Looks like Android's going to make it back, but wow!
Ooh, the wall of pain.
That was nuts. Hungrybox edge guarded him until he landed on the stage and continued to knock him. He knocked him back off and continued the edge guard.
That's right. That is big. They needed that.
Yeah, that was an important KO.
Oh my goodness, Armada with the wave dash.
He was at over 100. Maybe that won't decide the whole set, right?
Yeah,
but that's a tough time to SD.
Yeah.
Good shine. You had to do it. Oh, he shines Puff off. What's going to happen in Hungrybox?
Nice grab.
Nice down throw. Good timing. That was like the Mew2King timing.
Yeah, the invincibility.
Yeah, Mew2King, one of the best at it. I think he was pretty much the pioneer or the popularizer. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Of throwing and using the invincibility frames of starting a throw animation to, like, you know, have your opponent who's trying to interrupt the throw not do it.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing teamwork.
Yeah, they needed a longer combo would be better, but yo, they are cleaning up Hbox's stocks. Hbox.
Mew2King in a tough spot. Forward aired off, no jump.
Oh!
What happened to Android?
SD?
Did he just jump off and
failed needle cancel? Failed needle cancel. Oh!
Oh no!
Oh, and Randall! What is going on?
This is insanity!
Randall into the accidental wall jump.
Mew2King was dead. Mew2King was dead, and he. Oh no! That's gonna be it.
Oh,
can Android make it back?
No.
Oh no!
Wow.
Hungrybox and Mew2King take it. 2 SDs from Team UGS. A failed edgeguard on Mew2King at the very last moment. A lot of bad breaks for Team UGS, but in the end, Hungrybox and Mew2King Went all the way through winners finals, dropped only 1 set in grand, and are your 2v2 teams champions.
Crazy stuff.
Wow, that game 5 was nutty.
Dude, especially that last stock, it seemed like red team had it all, and then it seemed like green team was pulling it back, and all of a sudden the SDs from Armada and Android.
Wow, and
then
after they
Randall
had
coming
the
out
whole
to save
set,
the red team, but you know, it was too little too late, I guess.
Was it even Randall, right? Because Armada chose a downward angle.
That's right.
And in doing that, he got saved by Randall, but he also hit Mew2King.
Yeah.
Who was, at that point, dead.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. That was
a big swing right there.
That was one of those moments I'm going to have to go back and watch. I don't know. There was
Yes.
so much going on.